Hey yo, it's Damo and my fan is on because once again, it's hot in Australia. Surprise! But moving on from that fact, you know what I really hate? Grating the last piece of cheese. But something I hate even more than that is clubbing. I'm not sure if your country has a different name for it, but it's the thing where you go to the place with the people and do the stuff. People always be like, "Hey Damo, wanna go clubbing?" And I'm always like, "No, not really." Because I don't like it. And here are the reasons I don't like it. Shut up. Number one right there, is noise. So clubbing's meant to be a social thing, right? But how exactly are you meant to be social when the music is so loud you can't even hear yourself fart? And trust me, I've tried. Plus, besides the music, you've then got people yelling over the top of the music just to try to talk to each other, which means that your group then has to yell even louder, which means another group has to yell louder, and then it's just this vicious circle of yelling. I would much prefer to sit in a quiet room with my friends where I can actually make conversation. Interact like you do with people. I don't know about you, but a lot of the time when I interact with someone, I like to be able to hear what they're saying. Number two. Number two is the fact that the club in question is generally disgusting. Most nights I'll take my first step into a club and that's the only step I can take. Why? Because my foot is stuck to the floor. Because there are various unknown substances covering the entire thing. Then there's the heat. I don't know what cooling system they're using, but it kind of feels like you just have a really elderly man trying to gently blow on you from a distance. In other words, it doesn't work. And I don't know about you, but I'm a very sweaty person. In fact, I break a sweat unlocking my iPad. So my club experiences generally start out like this. But in the space of about 1 minute, it turns to this. So I'd much rather be in a place that isn't as hot as Voldemort's pants. Number three, clubs are dang expensive. And I ain't got no money. First of all, you have to pay just to get there because if you don't have a car, you have to catch public transport. And if you do have a car and you're planning to drink, then you have to catch public transport anyway. So that's gonna be stupidly expensive. Then a lot of clubs will actually charge you just to walk through the doors. I don't wanna pay for that shit. In fact, you know what's free? My couch is free.
Oh, if you wanna stay sitting on this couch, that'll be $32.12. Plus tip.
If you was good looking enough. Then once you're actually in the club, you have to pay for drinks, and drinks will cost both your legs. I hope you didn't need those to dance on the sticky dance floor. And the reason I say you have to pay for drinks is because you can't bring your own. No, that'd be ridiculous. And you can't club sober because this brings me to number four. Number four, clubbing sucks while sober. And I could go into a lot of detail about this, but basically, the fact that I have to be drunk to enjoy it shows that maybe I shouldn't bother. Number five, there's too many people at the clubs and in life in general. And a lot of the people at the clubs, just like the ones in life, suck. They're generally the really loud, obnoxious bogans that are just there to get laid and will touch your butt because they want to, and then they'll fight you about it because they want to. Yeah, clubbing. Number six, the inconvenience of clubbing. Now I don't know about you, but the closest acceptable club to my house is a 2-hour train trip away. Can I really be bothered to go there? Most of the time, no, but when I do, gosh, it is an effort. I have to train it down to my friend's house so I can pre-drink closer than 2 hours to the actual event. Then we have to train it or taxi it, which is very rare because it costs a shitload, to the club. More money. Then once we're at the destination, we have to walk to the club from the place that we stopped at, wait in line to get in the club, and then we have to pretend to enjoy clubbing. Well, I do anyway. Then once we're done, it's normally 3 a.m. and guess what? No trains run to my station at 3 a.m. So what do I have to do? Stay at my friend's house, which is fine because I like my friend, but that still doesn't solve me getting home. So I leave the next day after eating KFC. Delicious. Number seven, and this is the final major issue I have with clubbing, is that there is no internet. So it doesn't involve things that I like. Bearing all of that in mind, I still sometimes do actually go clubbing and sometimes even enjoy it if it's with the right people. Why? Because that's what my friends sometimes like to do, and I like to do things with my friends. What? So those are the major clubbing issues that I can currently think of with my brain. What are the issues you can think of with your brain? Now, let me know in the comments below what you hate or dislike about clubbing, or you can try and convince me that clubbing is great, but just a pro tip right there, it won't work.
I hate it with a passion.
That's all I've got for you this week, because I'm done. Give this video a thumbs up if you think it deserves your stubby appendage. Share it with your friends so they can listen to me rant and rave about the thing. Also subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every Saturday for the people that live in the Asia Pacific region, which is mainly just Australians. And Friday night for the rest of the world. I will see you next week. Until then, have a beautiful existence. I appreciate your soul. Goodbye.
Right.